The Dead from '74. Eyes of the World. Now, I had two screenshots. Lamadawa, we talked about the song together. Another gentleman sent me some links with loads of songs, and I just said I'm going to pick Eyes of the World because I like the title. So between everybody, all the Dead fans and just music lovers that commented, and very high praise from some people saying they like my insights, that's okay. I appreciate that. You can not like my insights as well, by the way, guys. You know, it's not a one-way traffic thing. But I'm looking forward to this. It's 13 minutes long, so I've got to be careful for interruptions. Otherwise, I'll end up with a 2-hour video. You guys recommended that I find from the Winterland, October of '74 sort of video. I found a remastered version, which is on Christopher Hazard's channel. I'll put the link in. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. With no trepidation. So let's get into it.
Right outside this lazy summer moon, ain't got time to call your soul a critic. Right outside the lazy gate of winter summer morn, just carry the burden away. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. The heart has its features, its homeland and thoughts of its own. Wake now, discover that song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own.
Listen to Wes Montgomery the other day. I like to go back to that sort of original sin of jazz. Beautiful. And I'm watching this video and I'm seeing the crowd. And it's difficult, guys. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Obviously, the kind of formally, after 95, 96, clearly they were finished as the Grateful Dead. Not finished, but they didn't tour anymore. I know they did iterations and bits along the way, like the other ones. Formed in '65. played over 2,000 shows, and not now, but obviously way more than that then. But it's just pure. It's not simple, but it's so simple in its effect. It's captivating. Then you look at the video, and you see from a cellular level to a sort of beyond the confines of our atmosphere into the universe itself. Then you look at the lyrics, right outside this lazy summer home. You ain't got time to call your soul a critic, no. Right outside you lay the lazy gate of winter's summer home, of wondering where the nuthatch winter's wings are wild. No, the nuthatch, the birds. It's layering a connectedness. But I'm just drawn to that Wes Montgomery beautiful film. That's 65, 64, 65, Wes Montgomery. When I was thinking about him. It's beautiful. And I think this is where critics talk about, or the music critics or the fans themselves, this is where you guys talk about this album, this song, as one of their sort of first explorations into that, more in infusing some jazz into their sound. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Help me out. But it is beautiful. Just so clean. So clean. But you can feel the joy within the structure. Beautiful.
Sometimes we live no particular way but our own. Sometimes we visit your country and live in your home. Sometimes we ride on your horses. Sometimes we walk alone. Sometimes the songs that we hear are just songs of our own.
What an absolute lyric. Sometimes the songs that we hear are just songs of our own. At first, when I was thinking, when I heard that before the lyrics kicked in and it gets a bit deeper, not that it wasn't deeper with that beautiful opening, I was thinking sort of Wes Montgomery, and I was thinking the talented Mr. Ripley, and I was thinking that sort of Riviera feel, that Italian, when jazz was doing the whole of the Italian coastline and other places. I get it, guys. But just that line. And it's not that it's inspiring. That's not... See, music will inspire you to do things. And you can be a little bit pastiche about this, but this definitely is sort of layers over the top of you that sort of, okay, whilst I'm small, whilst I'm, a piece of dust in 100 years' time, while I'm here, am I connected? And what am I connected to? Who am I connected to? What is it that connects me? If indeed I am.
Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world.
Okay.
The heart has its features, its homeland and thoughts of its own. Wake up, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings and songs of its own.
little story because I drifted off there. When I was a little boy, about 5, my mum would have the front door open and go out into the front garden, like not the backyard, the front of the building. And across the road, I won't tell you who it was, but he was a teacher. He used to be a teacher. He was retired. And I was quite a quiet child, quite introverted. But for some reason, my mum said I took a liking to these adults across the way. And he used to bring me an apple once a week at a set time as a little treat. We wouldn't speak much. It was that shared moment. And my mum said I wouldn't really run to anyone else. I wasn't a difficult child, but just at 5 years of age, and that would have been 1970, 5, 6, the connection was there, that interconnectedness through an apple, nothing else. Didn't know him, didn't really speak to him. I think my mum said I would have little conversations, like he might ask me, where I've been or where my mum was, although you could see her because she was never more than 8 feet from me. I wouldn't let her be more than 8 feet from me. She was my connection to the world. But I was developing other pathways. Why? Why do we have an interconnectedness with things? Because we do. And this song's exploring that. It's beautiful. Isn't that bass? Did you see how the little children were dancing on stage? Then you've got it is a ballerina. And then you've got the graphics of the interconnectedness. You got to tell me more about this, guys. Was this like a particular recording that they did? Was this something special, this concert or this tour? But I'm having flashbacks to when I was a kid. Nothing about when I was an adult. Nothing. This is all about, it's taking me back to the connections I was making that I can remember that seemed to be significant because my memories hold in them. Like I said, the apple of, I'm not going to give his name because it's not fair. He's passed a long time ago. But he was just a really distinguished gentleman. And his wife was there. This wasn't sinister, guys, although we had sinister in those days also. And then I'm going to the summer of 76 in the UK, a notorious time of so many days of temperatures over 28 and, no garden pipes or everything. And I then remember I was starting to make connections outside of my house with friends. The friendships were getting more realistic. I was connecting with with the beach, the hills, because that's when I was starting to be allowed to play out during the day, to go and play. Trusted to come back because I was hungry normally. There was a little bit less supervision and there was that encouragement. And It's where the song's taking me. It doesn't necessarily mean what the song's about, but it is that like that for me. I was becoming the eyes of the world for myself. The world wasn't this inanimate object. It was vast and it was moving, although it was only 2 square miles of my house. It was everything. It was trees, it was grass, it was frogs, it was flowers, it was playing football, it was going to the beach, it was getting the apple when I was 5. A song that can do that, yeah, it's worthy. For about a minute there, it was like, oh, okay, I don't like, where's this taking me? Then it emerges out, it ascends into the structure of the sound changes. It becomes more joyful. It's almost like it's like an awakening sound. And in that moment, I was thinking, okay, really, when I'm talking about that becoming 11, 12, and 13, that really was that personal awakening, wasn't it? Is that where the song's taken me? To remind me? I mean, this is the 70s, right? And whilst I grew up in it, it doesn't mean I was connected to it. Only looking back through songs like this can I feel that there was a connection developing. Really good. when you listen to like the Wes Montgomery, George Benson, and other that, how do you take that art of jazz, and there's a tiny little bit of bluesy structure in here, and then do this like it's a progressive rock track, but it's not. It's just not. I mean, when you listen to jazz, and I'm not an aficionado on jazz, trust me. Yes, you get that 7-8 minutes, and it interspersed with lots of different. You can hear the drum and the bass sort of sitting and sometimes driving this, but essentially it's pure jazz infusion, and your mind can stray off or it can lose track of what's going on, and you're thinking, oh, what did I miss? Not with this, not at all. And I'm basically, guys, what I know about music, that. Yeah, you can call it psychedelic rock, you can call it jazz rock, but you know where the influence is coming from, surely. By the way, just to add, if those lyrics weren't philosophically profound, then the music wouldn't have the same value. This is beautifully written, their collaboration, Hunter and Garcia. I don't know anything, guys, but I know without that those phrasings of music being matched by that real strong songwriting, it wouldn't work. It would just be a cacophony of sound, which can be useful, but it wouldn't work for me. That's the channel, guys. I mean, you can wax lyrical and you can enjoy it, and you can do both things at the same time. But this isn't so much a rabbit hole of going to explore. This is just like an enjoyable train journey. That might take 3 days. Might take 35 years. This took 30 years. Oh, it's beautiful. From Wake of the Flood, 73. I think was that their first studio album or first live studio album? Help me out, guys. Thank you everyone that watched it. Thank you everyone that contributed. Be nice if you could join up. Till next time, take care. No, I'm not going to apologize for a long video. I'm not, because it's a beautifully long song. Till next time, take care.